So today we have some unique tools from Roxon. They sent this to the channel to review, so big thanks to them. And this is from their camping lineup. And let's go ahead and start with the C1S. Now, with the C1S, you can get this in either the 3 or the 2 configuration. So with this one right here, you have the spoon, you've got the knife, and then you also have the fork. But you can just get it with the 2 configuration, and then it's around $15. All 3, it's around $20. So that is the pieces right there. Now, I have to say that these are one of the more comfortable of these tools that I've used. So I actually use a lot of these because I go to work and I don't really like to take civil cutlery from home to work. So I prefer to use tools like this, and then I bring them home, and then I forget sometimes to bring them with me to work. But of the ones I've used, this is a lot more comfortable. So these right here have a lot of rounded edges, which is very nice. The spoon, very comfortable, and it actually holds a little bit more than some spoons that I use at home. One of my gripes at home is actually a lot of the spoons we use are very, very small, where if you use this for soup, you can actually get a little bit more in a spoonful. So sort of a side note, maybe I'm just greedy, but anyway, and then we have a knife, and I didn't really use the knife much because I find a lot of times at work, the food that I take to work, fork works pretty good for the food I have. I don't take a whole bunch of huge steak and, all those hard to cut items. So pretty neat system. And how this is right here, you fit these right here. And then this just sort of magnetizes together, and then it's as simple as that. So pretty cool system, and then it just easily comes apart. Now, this one does, again, come in that $20 mark for all 3. Probably my least favorite of all these, but it's still a really good option. My least favorite, not because it's bad, just because it's not that different. There are a lot of systems out there that are very similar, but I do like the magnetic architecture, and I think that is one of the coolest things about this. It's very easy to carry and so forth. All right, so if you want to know more info on this, it does say, again, the weight 122 grams. I wrote a note for myself, 4.3 ounces. And then the material is 420J6, or U6 rather, is the material used. All right, so the next one, let's talk about this one right here. And this one right here is the MBT Mini. So this is a really cool tool for those of you, especially who will be grilling out this summer. And let's see, so it's got this lock right there on the side. So you use that lock to unlock, and then you have a spatula right here. Pretty cool. And then you can just close that up. And then with this one, you have this like serving fork as well. And then my favorite option is they have these little things right here. And then now you have a set of spring-loaded tongs. So I think that's a really cool option. Now, it does talk about that there is, so this is your grill fork, this is your spatula, and then the tongs. And then it does talk about a bottle opener, which is right here in the bottom. So we can't neglect the bottle opener. But anyway, all right, so let's go ahead, take this apart right here. Let's see, actually need to do there, and then these fit actually here like so. So pretty unique system, and this one again comes in at several different colors. So this comes in the gray, the black, and the red. And then I wrote down that this one was actually $15, 9.1 ounces, or 260 grams. So not super heavy. Again, it's going to be similar to like your Leatherman Surge. I think it feels maybe a little bit heavy just because it's so long, a little bit heavier than that, but that's what they say it is. So pretty cool system right there. And then they show how you can use it again as a grill fork, a spatula, bottle opener, and a pair of tongs right there. So really unique little system. I was very impressed with it. This is probably one of my favorite ones right here, or the larger version right here. So I really like these. I think these are fantastic. And obviously I won't be carrying them on my belt or anything, putting a pocket clip on them, but it's nice to keep with the grilling stuff and pretty cool. All right, so let's jump on to the next one. So the small one, again, was $15. This one was actually $20. And let's jump to the big one right here, which is actually the MBT3. So you've got 3 main tools on this one, and this one comes in at around $29. So this one right here is this is 18 ounces, so this is a lot heavier. 526 grams, and you can definitely feel it. So it does feel like a lot heavier tool, definitely. All right, now this one, again, you use that locking mechanism on the side with a lot of the functions, and this one has a gigantic knife. So I was actually grilling out steak, not too successfully. I have a charcoal grill, and I'm still trying to learn how to use it. But I did have my daughter use this to cut up some of the steak. So turned out all right. It would have been better if I hadn't burned it a little too much. But anyway, so that does lock into place there. And then you do have this spatula right here. Pretty nice size right here. But if you want a super long spatula, I can't really even fit it all in the picture frame right here, video frame, very, very long. So we've got the spatula. Again, we've got the fork. You can use it like this, or you can use the extended version. And this has the same mechanism where you can hook this all together and you have got one gigantic set of tongs. So I actually really like this. I don't know, this might be my favorite one. I think I might use this summer actually. So just keep this with my grilling equipment. I really like the spring-loaded, that you can use the spatula and also, grab stuff as well. So pretty cool. And then it does come with this knife, which is really useful for cutting up steak and so forth. Now, one of the functions we also see with this tool is there is a bottle cap lifter. So for all those who are eagerly anticipating a bottle cap lifter on your multi-tool, rest assured it is here. There's also the corkscrew as well. So both those are extra options on this tool. So really, really good. So I think this is maybe my favorite, this one or this one. They're both really good, but I do like that this comes with a knife. So again, this one right here, it says that, again, it has that 526 grams or 18 ounces. On this one, it doesn't really specify the material that it's made out of, and I don't think this one does as well, actually. So I'm assuming that it's probably similar metal to what the other is, but these aren't really like screwdrivers or pliers, so I'm not as worried with this equipment right here. So again, huge thanks to Roxon for giving these to the channel to review, and I will definitely leave links. I think these are very unique tools. These are more than just a gimmick. I really did actually find all of these useful. Again, this was probably my least favorite just because I've seen a lot of these, but I do like the magnetic architecture, and these right here I think are outstanding. It's pretty cool that they collapse and then you can use them for all those functions. Roxon is doing a really great job.